Yo, what's good, everybody? SBX here. It's been a long time since I made a video, so I've been busy with my life and I had to take a little small hiatus. So I always come back. So it was nothing had to do with the laptop or anything like that in particular. So I want to just go ahead and talk about Final Fantasy and my based on opinions on this game. So first and foremost, I really feel like Final Fantasy 15, I've had this game for basically about 3 years now, and I know I had done a live stream based on this game, just playing it, but I never really gave my full opinion based on this game. So I'm just gonna go ahead and knock it out for y'all. So I got a lot of games that I'm trying to do game reviews on. I just want to make sure that I would like to share it to the world. So first and foremost, Final Fantasy 15, I have to say that I'm gonna give you my cons and my pros and cons on this game. So my pros is based on how, for example, the storyline takes place. The story is good. You play as Noctis, and it's your typical Final Fantasy RPG game where you roam around the free world, open world game, and you're fighting different monsters and whatnot. So basically any other typical RPG game, you got to make sure that you level up by eating regularly, sleeping, and just upgrading your weapons, and just keep on kicking ass. That's pretty much it. And make sure you fight certain monsters that is in the same level or a little less, or if you want to take a challenge, you want to fight against a little stronger, but don't get too strong with it, fighting against stronger monsters. So I wouldn't really recommend y'all to do it, especially at nighttime. You don't want to fight the dark monsters at nighttime. So what I can really say that Noctis is a pretty unique character. He kind of reminds me of Sasuke from Naruto. He does look like it, in a way. I like the fact that he has his own type of weapons, and he can teleport and stuff like that, and he's able to, like, anytime he's he teleports up to like somewhere like a pole or somewhere on a ceiling somewhere, make sure that he can regenerate his energy again, and then he can go back teleporting and just hop on people's asses. So I like that about him. I like his abilities. He's also a DLC character from the Tekken 7 series, which that was cool, and I had a fun blast playing it in Tekken 7. What I can say is the pros, like I said, with this game also is that the story is really good and it's very convincing, and I like the fact that you can play it as a normal RPG, making just choices of what to say or what do you want to say based on your options, or what you think that you want to respond to somebody in the game. Basically it stick to the format of how an RPG game should definitely be. I can only say that the cons about this game is really that I really don't have much, but I can only wish that this game could have lasted a little bit longer. To me, sometimes I feel like when it comes to leveling up, it takes a long time to level up. So that means, like I said, like, you gotta constantly eat, sleep, fight, and upgrade your weapons, all that. Certain weapons that could allow you to regain some type of points, in order for you to level up. So you gotta make sure you gotta find something that would like really help you to grow. So I really thought that this game could have been really hard, but there's like where you can select your difficulty levels, you know. But you know, if you play just from the story, I highly suggest y'all to do it. Another great thing that I really have to say, but even though it's kind of awkward, but ever since I've played this game, and even though I can either just fight against the like different type of monsters or boss battles, you know, not once have I ever died in this game. You know, most of the times you just gotta take a while to just get your energy back, because Noctis doesn't know when to just give up, and that's what I like about this guy. You know, even though his partners are taking a lot of L's, you know, even though they back you up when you are down for a minute, you know when to get back up, you know. And that's most rather RPG or just any adventure game, once you get your ass whooped or got your ass killed, that's it. You gotta restart the game all over again. Nah, this game will fucking continue on until it's fucking done, you know. To me, it's really incredible that way, you know. The DLC too, like you can change different clothing, you can get different weapons. Like I say, even if you're not downloading any DLC, you can change your wardrobe too, you know. And that's the beauty of this game, though, really, you know. This game, like I said, I really feel like this game has some potential, you know. I've seen and I've played different type of like Final Fantasy games. Those some of the from the classic series were really good, and there's some that were generic and it was just whack as fuck. But overall, this is a really good game, you know. Also, like I said, if y'all ever played Dissidia, that's why I could call it Dissidia, since I never liked that game. The Dissidia, he basically, Noctis was also a protagonist, not a protagonist, but a playable character in the game. So pretty much Noctis is pretty much want to be seen from the Final Fantasy series. Like, yo, Cloud need to watch the fuck up. He need to watch his back, because Noctis is taking over. So overall, gameplay is good. Could have been better. Graphics is good. Story is good. I can't complain. Game has a good feel to it. So anyways though, folks, I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Please leave your comments on the comment sections below, like and subscribe. So until then, folks, SPX wrapping this shit up. Thanks for watching. Peace.